Thanks for joining me today in another Connect 3 where you, me, and Jesus connect through His Word. Today's nugget that I want to drop into your spirit is this: the end of yourselves is the beginning of God. Think about that. Billy Graham once said, when we come to the end of ourselves, we come to the beginning of God. This profound truth speaks to the moments when we reach the limits of our strength, our wisdom, and our ability. In these moments, we find God's grace and power to be all sufficient. You know the words, my grace is sufficient for you, my strength is made perfect in your weakness, which seems to indicate we all have them. But Paul goes on to say in verse 10, I will take pleasure in my weaknesses, watch, so that Christ's power may rest on me. This passage is the foundation of Billy Graham's statement. When we recognize that our human efforts are insufficient, watch, we position ourselves to experience God's presence and His power in a new way. Our struggles, failures, weaknesses become the soil where His grace, producing His strength, will flourish. The end of ourselves is not defeat. It's the place where God's strength begins. In moments of helplessness, God invites us to lean on Him and trust His sovereignty. He works in our limitations to accomplish His perfect will, transforming our weakness into His strength, our confusion into His instruction, and our despair into everlasting hope. Let this truth encourage you today. When you come to the end of yourself, you are stepping into a greater fullness of God. Lean into your weakness, surrendering it to God and trusting in His strength. As you reach the end of yourself, be reminded, it's the beginning of God's powerful work in your life. Friends, let Him do His work. Have a blessed week.